Are there, and now it's filming again, are there any spirits here that can please come up to one of these 4 balls? They're right here on the ground. Is there any spirits here that come up and touch one of these 4 balls for me, or all of them, or a couple of them? Even one would work. If there are any spirits here, I ask that you please come up and touch one of these 4 balls, or a few of these 4 balls for me, so it starts blinking. You can touch all 4 of them, would be even better if you can. Cemetary, I won't disclose what cemetery I'm at. We are in Bradenton, Florida. Cemetery. Are there any spirits here that can please come up to one of these balls, or all these balls, and touch them for me, please? Because when you do that, they start blinking different colored lights. Are there any spirits here that would be extremely nice for me and come up and touch these balls for me, please, so they blink? Can anyone touch one of these balls for me that are on the ground that I'm pointing to? Little plastic clear balls. They'll blink different colors if you come up and touch it, or push one of them, or kick one of them. As long as they're touched, they should blink. They blink different colors. Well, I've been standing here now for probably around 5 minutes, or over 5 minutes, and it's hard to believe there's no spirits that can hear me. And that's not a lot to ask. If someone can come up and just touch these balls for me on the ground so they can blink, because that would be amazing. Is there any spirits that could please do that for me? Well, this isn't seeming to work, so I guess... Oh, thank you, I see that. Okay. I almost just gave up. Thank you very much for that. One of them just went off. There's bugs out, but I can't tell if it's a bug or not because I just got bit. That's awesome. If someone did that, thank you very much. Could you do it again? That one right there, someone might have just touched that one because it went off. These balls only go off when something touches it. They're activated by touch, or if you push it. Oh my gosh, it went off again. That's so awesome. I don't see anything like bugs. There is bugs, but I don't see any down there near the ground. There are mosquitoes biting me in my arms, my legs, but way down there I don't see anything. And it did it again. And I'm looking at it. That's pretty awesome. Could you, and thank you again for that, could you touch one of the other balls so that way I know for sure it's someone actually doing that? Could you touch like one of that one or that one? That one, it might not work. It's kind of broken. Could you touch that one or that one? The one that are like that, like those two? Could you touch one of those for me, please? Well, if there are any spirits here, I ask that you please come up and touch one of these balls for me when they're activated by touch. And when someone touches them, they blink, but the one closest to me is kind of broken, so it might not work. But the other three seem to work good when I've tried them. So are there any spirits that could just come up and touch one of these 3 balls on the ground for me, please? Or that one. You could give that one a try, the one that's closest to me, but it doesn't really work that great. Well, I'm about to shut the phone off in about 30 seconds and switch to audio recording. I'll stay in this area and do a little bit of audio recording, but I'm going to be done with the balls. When I do that, at least done for the night with the balls. Are there any spirits that could do that for me 1 or 2 more times before I put the balls away? Please do that if you can. I'm gonna do 1 more minute. If there are any spirits here, please come up and touch one of these balls that are on the ground for me. But the one close to me is pretty broken, so it might not work. But those 3 should work. There's a big moth right there. My camera didn't catch it, but it's about 1 foot above the ground and is as big as size is as big as the ball. Not its whole size, but it's like as big as the ball, and then you cut the ball in like a fist. So you would see that if one of those landed on it, or even if it was behind it, you would see it come on and or fly off the ball. So we don't know what was causing that one to do that the few times it did that, which is pretty cool. I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds. Are there any spirits here that can please come up to one of these balls and touch them for me so they blink different colors before I put my camera away? Please do that if you can. Alright, I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds. Does anyone want to touch one of these balls 1 more time? They're right on the ground right here.